What's going on, bitch ass, broke ass Timmies? Hope y'all are having a wonderful Friday. Hope any of you were able to get a Prismatic Super Premium Collection box. I'm sure a lot of you just didn't even bother to try. You're in the same boat as me. But today we're heading back to the streets. The Pokey Streets. With a sprinkle of Facebook, but mostly Pokey Streets today. Taking a look at the Pokey Streets Instagram account once again because there's lots of new content about scalpers. Honestly, I can't even say for sure that any of these people are scalpers. I mean, I know scalpers are the type to like pull out a folding chair and loiter outside of a GameStop all night long because, you know, most of us are employed and like can't do that. But I can't even say if these are scalpers or not, but it doesn't really matter. Like, the behavior exhibited in the videos we're about to watch over Pokemon cards is literally horrendous. It is the most cringe shit I have ever seen in my entire life. I'm literally embarrassed right now to like even be a part of this hobby, to be honest, because of people like this. Alright, so here's our first video.
So I can measure it if you want. I mean, it's about 5 feet. I'm 6 foot. Laying down, I would not be over there. So yeah, go ahead and measure it, bro. Even if it's bro, he's right there. It wasn't in line.
You're not in line either. You're just standing up here.
So he's not in line?
Yeah, we're in line. We've been here since 10:30 last night. Since 10:30 last night.
Okay, hold the fuck up. Why are y'all waiting outside of a GameStop at 10 p.m. the night before? Jesus Christ, not even the best set in the world could have me waiting outside a GameStop, pulling up in my folding chair, loitering outside a GameStop for 12 fucking hours. In this time that you're loitering outside the GameStop for 12 hours, you could have worked a 12-hour shift and most likely made more money than whatever it is you're gonna make off of flipping a box of Pokemon cards. I think they're at a GameStop in this video, and you know, GameStops, at least in my area, they've been limiting everybody to two items per customer. You're gonna get 2 of these boxes and make what? $100? Is $100 worth your 12 hours of time that you spent sitting outside the GameStop? $100 in 12 hours is fucking awful. You could make more working at like any local gas station. At what point is it just like not even worth it? Like, that's what I'm wondering. I was thinking about this morning as I was driving by my own GameStop. At what point does it just become like not worth it anymore for these people to like sit outside and, you know, try and get cards before everybody else? Like, if you have to wait 12 hours to get a box of cards, at what point does it become like too much? We're gonna start seeing tents pretty soon instead of chairs. It'll be a whole camping ground in the Target parking lot pretty soon. Forget 12 hours. Forget the night before. They're gonna start camping out days, weeks. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, when is it too far? When is it too much? When do these people give up? The dude in this video like budged in line or something, and everybody who was sitting in their chairs all night was pissed off. I don't really give a shit, honestly. All of you should get jobs or find something else to do with your time. Moving on. Here's our next clip, which is also taking place outside of a GameStop, I'm pretty sure.
Scalper hits collector over Pokemon.
Don't touch myself, bro.
What? What the fuck you gonna do, huh?
Dude, don't do aggressive. Don't do aggressive, man.
No,
don't touch my property, please.
Oh no, not the chairs. Not the chairs, bro. Not the chairs. What did the chairs do?
Alright, that's assault and battery.
I haven't assaulted anything.
Sir, the chairs would disagree with you. Justice for the chairs.
Assault and battery.
I haven't assaulted anything.
Yeah, I mean, I have it all on video, man.
That's nice.
That's really messed
That's
up.
nice.
That you
You want assault? You can get me on assault on video.
did. Dude,
You know,
yeah,
I make enough to post bail.
okay, I don't
You think
care.
I give a shit?
I don't either.
What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? I make enough to post bail, dog. What's good? I'll straight up shank a dude for some Pokemon cards. What'd you think this was? Yeah, we're going to jail tonight, son. I'm about to go to jail for some Pokemon cards. I'm not scared to go to jail. I'm not scared of shit. I'll assault people all day for some Pokemon cards. Like, what is actually wrong with this guy? What the actual fuck was that? I have enough money to get bailed out of prison for Pokemon cards. Like, is that supposed to be a fucking flex? How has that become a flex? I'm very confused. How are these people so self-unaware? That's always my question. Like, how are they so self-unaware? They think that they actually, like, this is okay, acceptable behavior, and they don't even care that it's being filmed and it's going to be put on the internet for everybody to see. You're openly admitting to willing to assault people and threaten people and damage their property for Pokemon cards. And you don't even care that, like, that's going to be put on the internet. Like, you think that's okay. Like, you think that's cool. Like, it's cool. Like the things you're saying are, like, cool. What the fuck? That is so pathetic. It's such, like, low life behavior. Like, these are the type of guys that, like, honestly, I feel bad for, like, their wives or their girlfriends, if they even have one, because honestly, I don't really know who would date somebody who acts like this. These dudes need to be, like, lobotomized or something. Whatever it is that's not wired right in their brain, make them think it's okay to assault people for children's trading cards. Like, that's, like, an okay thing to do. They need to be, like, studied. Like, their brains need to be studied and then destroyed. Alright, moving on from that one. This next dude, y'all have probably seen already because, I mean, it's kind of been all over the place. But it is so bad and horrendous that we have to react to it today here.
This is my local store. I live right next to
Good. You act like we are all local.
Stuff.
Hi. So this man ended up taking product when we were all waiting in line, and now he feels like he can cut everyone and take it, and we're all assed out.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not part of their little thing.
It doesn't matter. That's not fair. You
by
can't take
myself,
product
not
from
with them.
us.
They weren't there. I walked through. There was no line.
There was a line.
There was a line. There's been a line all day.
There wasn't a line when I was here.
There's been a line there.
All right. Whoa, sorry.
No,
Do you see
buried
this
the
shit?
store.
Ridiculous. Because it's a fucking weirdo.
Because that's the correct grown man response, okay, guys? That is the way to go about something like that, for sure. That is the correct, mature, grown man response right there. Perfect example of maturity and masculinity right there. That's a man's response. No one tells me I can't buy Pokemon cards as a man. As a grown man, no one tells me I can't buy Pokemon cards without getting a collection box frisbeed straight to the forehead. Only real men assault people over Pokemon cards. If you're not willing to assault people, bro, are you even broing, bro? You're not working hard enough if you're not willing to assault people over Pokemon cards. Just saying. Just saying. Survival of the fittest, am I right? Am I right? That dude's just a Timmy. If you're not assaulting an innocent bystander for fucking Pokemon cards, like, you're a Timmy. That's a full-grown man throwing a tantrum in a Target like a toddler. Over children's trading cards. Yes, I'm going to keep repeating that because they are children's trading cards. They are kept in many stores in the children's toy aisle. The TV show is recommended for children ages 6 and up, and the video games are rated E for everyone. Stop being delusional to try and make yourselves feel better about hoarding children's trading cards. It's okay for you guys to love Pokemon, like adults do love Pokemon and that's fine. But those of you who sit in the comments saying things like, Pokemon isn't for kids anymore. Kids don't even like Pokemon anymore. You people are straight up delusional. Not for kids anymore. Tell that to my 7-year-old who has a room full of Pokemon shit. Yeah, because I mean, kids just like hate Pokemon. Kids just really hate Pokemon. Pokemon? Kids? Yeah, no, not a good combo. Kids liking Pokemon? Yeah, no. We're talking about kids. Kids don't like Pokemon. Kids do not like Pokemon. Pokemon's for adults. Only for adults. Kids liking Pokemon is just not a thing these days. It does not exist. Yeah, this stuff right here, this should be sold in liquor stores. Yeah, liquor stores. Where the real adults get to enjoy these adult trading cards. Because kids just, like, hate Pokemon. He also spilled his drink in the process of frisbeeing this Pokemon box into a innocent bystander's head. And now the employee has to deal with like cleaning that shit up. These poor retail employees, I work in retail, these poor employees are probably so tired of these grown ass men coming in, you know, first thing in the morning every day, looking for Pokemon cards and throwing big tantrums over it. Whenever they get a box of shipment, they probably open it and see that there's Pokemon cards and just go, fuck, again? That's probably genuinely their reaction because of the way that these idiots act in their stores, and they have to deal with this shit. They're not getting paid enough to deal with these grown-ass toddlers. We also have this Facebook post I wanted to talk about real quick before I leave y'all, of these two dudes sitting in folding chairs outside a GameStop on Tuesday. I really hope that this is fake, or that they didn't actually sit there until Friday when the Prismatic Super Premium Collection dropped, which is what I'm assuming they were waiting for. I just really hope this picture's like fake or something. Can you imagine like the smell that would be wafting from the front of the line? These people are insane and gross. Why work a job when you could wait outside of a GameStop for 4 days without showering or using your own bathroom for a box of Pokemon cards? Here's what my local GameStop looked like this morning. Coming up on my local GameStop over here, y'all. I just stopped at Target to get some groceries. Look at that shit. Look at that shit, bro. Look at that shit. That's crazy. And it was just storming, by the way, guys. It was just pouring rain and storming like a second ago. It was pouring rain all morning, by the way. Storming, thundering, lightning, pouring rain, and there was still a huge line outside my GameStop this morning. Dudes just posted up soaking wet for hours. I mean, it kind of sucks, right? Because my kid was really excited about this box. He really wants it. He's excited about the sleeves, the EV deck box, the promo card, you know, what most kids are innocently excited about. Normally this would be fine, you know? The store opens around 10 or 11, but I have to drive him to school at 8 a.m. And when there's people lining up for 12 hours starting the night before, I can't just drop him off at school and like run over to GameStop and wait in line with everybody. Like there's already a huge line there. It just really sucks for kids, you know, because he has school today. Like there's nothing he could do about it. It just sucks for the kids, dude. Like it really sucks. So many people don't realize or care like how damaging kids not being able to get cards is going to be to the hobby long term, because that's gonna do quite a bit of damage. If none of us ever got to open cards when we were young, we literally wouldn't care about Pokemon today. Anyway, I physically cannot watch any more of this ridiculous cringe, so I will see y'all in the next video. Thank you for watching. Do not go out and buy the Super Premium Collection from Scalpers or above MSRP by any means. Let them eat it, let them sit on it. Hopefully they lose money. Peace out, Timmies.